Good morning, Evo Fit fans. How are you this morning? Heather here, Dover's expert in women's fat loss. Yes, women's, that we don't have room for men. So this morning I wanted to share with you on this beautiful cloudless day 3 tips that you can start today in this moment for fat loss. Like super easy things. Some of them you might have heard before, but didn't really understand why it was so important, because I'm a why person. If you tell me why to do something and it makes sense, I'm gonna do it. If you just tell me to do it and you don't tell me why I should, I ain't gonna do it. So what are 3 tips? So 3 tips, and I'm just gonna give you kind of a category. We need to always be addressing our mindset. So I always hear it's 80-20 rule. 80% is nutrition, and 20% is exercise. But I like to divvy that out even more. So 40% is mindset, and 40% is nutrition, and 20% is exercise. Yes, as a fitness professional, as a trainer, I am gonna say exercise is not the biggest percentage of what's gonna give us the results we want. So the 3 tips, and I'm gonna give you something wicked cool at the end, so stay tuned. 3 tips. Number 1, for mindset. Do personal development every single day. Don't say you don't have time, because we're always driving to and from places. Go to YouTube, plug in a subject, listen to it. That's going to allow your mind to expand, because we only know what we educate ourselves with. If we don't expand our mind to understand a new level of thinking, how are we ever going to have a new level of thinking, right? And personal development is something I do every single morning, regardless. And perhaps maybe I do it throughout the day. I don't just do it once, but I did start it and it was just always once in the morning, but now I just do it throughout the day. So that's tip number 1. Get your mind right. Because now when your mind's right and you're in a place of expansion and understanding and exciting, then you can apply the second tip, which is nutrition. What about nutrition? Drink half of your body weight in ounces of water today. Just go do it. Find something. There's always like bottles that you can buy that are 25 ounces, 35 ounces. Go get one today. And I want you to do your math, do half of your body weight in ounces of water today. Why is that a fat loss tip? Like, how is drinking water gonna help me burn fat? How about this? Your body is made up of 70% water. 70%. It's not 70% coffee, 70% soda water, 70% M&Ms. It's 70% water. So you need to give your body what it needs to be able to process and function at its highest level. So our mind, we're expanding to the highest level. Our bodies, we want to expand that to the highest level. So we're going to change our body's engine oil every single day. We're going to replenish the water so that our lymph nodes, so that our pancreas, so that our liver, everything is humming and working at its highest potential so that we can continue being amazing fat burners. Does that make sense? Are we excited? Super, super simple. Personal develop, number 1. Number 2, drink half your body weight in ounces of water. Number 3, what can you do today? Top tip for fat loss is move. As women, we need to be lifting weights. So if you're not lifting weights, you need to find a place where you can lift weights at least 3 times a week, no less. You got to be picking things up and putting them down at least 3 times a week, just for, so many things. Osteoporosis, so that our body composition is always humming, so that our percentage of fat is always less than our percentage, a percentage of fat is always less than our lean mass. If you don't know anything about body composition, I encourage you to understand it, because it's going to make weight loss so much more fun, so much more simple. So go get some weights. Even if you're at home, make it super simple. Pick a push exercise, like a push-up. Think of a pull exercise, something for your posterior, muscle. Your posterior is anything that you pull. So maybe some rows. Then you want to do a lower body, like a squat, a lunge. And if you can't squat, who cares? Get down on the floor and do some hip bridges. You know, basically your feet are apart. And if I was knowing I was going to do this, I would show you. But do a hip bridge, so you're just pushing your hips forward. That's a squat lying down. Anybody can do that. Put some weights on your hips when you do that. And then you know what? Do something core. Do a plank. Do an elevated plank. Do something that's going to engage your core specifically, and then go for a walk. That's super simple. Can you do that? That could be like 10 minutes a day. It doesn't have to be huge. So those are my 3 tips. 3 tips: mindset, personal development. Then for nutrition, we want to get half our body weight in ounces of water. If you're gonna go get that thing for water, maybe you already have it, go fill it up. Give me a thumbs up. Are you going to commit to these 3 tips? There are 3 easy tips. The last one is exercise. Get movement in. It doesn't have to be anything high intensity. You just got to move your body. If you don't move it, it's going to break down and it's going to stop working the way that it's supposed to. You're going to have starting to get degenerative arthritis and osteoarthritis. You're going to start getting tightness in your body that's going to cause misalignment, that's going to cause havoc on your body. So move it. Give me a thumbs up if you will commit to this. And my little special thing is, hey, you know what? If you haven't been to EvoFit yet, come in for a free week. This Thursday at 6:30 p.m. we're having a new client orientation. I would love to see you. Just send me an email, heather@evofitnh.com. Just say, I'm coming, baby. I'm coming to that new client orientation. I'm tired of sitting on the sidelines of my life. I'm ready to participate. Show me how. Just send me an email, call me, text me. My personal number, oh my God, I'm putting it out there, 603-866-9163. Text me, email me, just tell me you're coming to the new client orientation. Love you guys. Have a fabulous, beautiful day. And remember, 40-40-20 is all you have to think about. You got to think about mindset, you have to think about nutrition, and you have to think about moving. Yes! Bye, guys.